James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Because I'm the GOAT, bruh. Cap.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40.
You better drink that Red Bull, boy.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to be taken down at about the
I forgot that too.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. First carry for Leonard Fournette. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Yeah, I know they're good. No minds.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To Evans on the slam. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Are you crazy?
The second and just a few inches left. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive.
Gosh, it's freaking
there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return will stop right around the 25. And that was one.
No, man. I see everything, boy.
And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center field,
I cross you over.
Side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now Brady. Touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there.
You sure?
And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0.
Gang, gang, gang. Come on, man. Show me. Come on, man. Show me you improved, bro.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
None on the defense and the offense. That's what you need to do. That's what.
Going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the.
Yeah, you're alright.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
You
Threw
like
an
that.
interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
I'm coming for that boy Hurts, man. I'm gonna send a blitz.
Some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I'm gonna break him up.
He's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nice
send a
job
blitz.
there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Steps away. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be
Nah, that's a good pass. You almost passed it to me. Next time, pass it to me.
He's already been intercepted in this game, and the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yeah, you like doing that play, boy. You always do that field movement.
But now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his
That's
best
probably
course
when I
of
need.
action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
No,
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Sold out there at the end with a dive to pick up the first.
Were you as surprised as I am that they actually ran the ball there?
Yeah, I thought they might.
I already know.
Me too, but instead, they went old-fashioned, ran the football, and he made that call correct with that dive at the end.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
I
So this
already
will go
know.
only as incomplete. So now 2nd and 10.
Cause I got that.
On first
I got that
down.
locked on.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's
That's locked on defense, though. Come on, you know that.
Picks it. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Yeah.
line. Give him 10 yards there, and
Well, I'm him.
the football, he's going to have a first down.
Oh,
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Brady now on first down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're going to work this down.
yeah, that was a tough catch.
32-yard line. After
I ain't gonna cap.
7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, don't be scared.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal.
You gotta watch where you hit that hit stick, because sometimes they don't really, like, you know what I'm saying?
now is Brady. He's got it. So nothing doing there. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady.
Pass interference, man. That's pass interference, bro.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Sucker.
How I'm cheating, bro. You can't cheat in Madden.
The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here
I'm not
it's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice?
Yeah, the man wide open. I see it.
Throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's
that was a bad pass, bro. He almost got picked. Nah, bro. Don't do that again.
Here's Hurts to throw. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Yo, man, I gotta start blitzing now. You see, you start running. I don't like it. I'm gonna start blitzing.
Because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down.
You crazy, bro. You got Brown and you got what's his name? You got Smith.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down.
You know, you got a double tap triangle and stuff when you catch it.
Incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on
right
this
now.
drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel.
You should have keep staying to your game plan. Why you switch it up?
Here at their own 3-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. There's Evans again, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Man.
Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, he got 0.
To throw, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. Again, it's Brady. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action.
You know my defense is the real deal, bro.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And we've been playing a couple of days, so I was like, I know what you want to do when you want to do it.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Now the return.
Come on, dog.
At the 35-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not
That's
to
why I
show
left
the
you here.
offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he holds it in for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, you were right there.
Kyle Rudolph, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Succo.
Probably is me because I'm the coach.
21 to zip. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
You know I'm the. Yeah, I'm Mexican. You know.
Return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision in the end zone, not a good one.
Can't say that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
You want to learn your lesson, boy? Stop it.
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much
I
time
think you gotta
so
like
they can get 2 more possessions.
hold it. I think.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown.
Yeah, all good pass. You need to feed Brown.
Before being tackled. A 14-yard pickup.
Yeah, so you gotta feed Brown.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Complete, Smith has it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled.
What the hell just happened?
Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, he completes it to Evans.
Yeah, you were right.
And he's going to be
I don't know all that shit.
right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers.
I was waiting for you to move.
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 28-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff.
You playing the code, bro. It's not gonna be easy. Oh, that's a
and they
big
will
point.
not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic? in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
Finally, AJ Brown, man, come on, stop playing, dog. Feed that niggas, bye.
Being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this
But
blowout,
you gotta mix up your
needless to
plays.
say, it's been
Run,
unusual.
pass, run, like, you know what I'm
They'll
saying?
throw on first down with Hurts. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, it's a good play, though.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Again,
That was a dangerous pass. You can't be passing the ball off balance like that.
You don't just circle the games
You gotta
on your
stand
team's
up straight.
calendar.
That's where you be getting a lot of picks.
That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout call.
Nah, you got a good offensive line. That's the best.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down.
Tampa got a good defense. Come on, dog. Enough. You got to finish up the game, man, bro. Come on, man.
Every time he takes off.
I can't have no record. I'm not starting record. You forgot. I scored like how much I had scored you the last 70 something.
This will be third and forever. Over the middle to Smith. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah. Once you start playing a full game and understanding the logic, you're gonna get better.
On first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Who you pass it to?
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a play fake, Brady.
Oh my God.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Hurts fumbles it. And the Buccaneers have it.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now
that's what I'm saying. I want to see you score. That's why I say don't quit the game.
They're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to make it easy, but you got to score, man. Come on.
Offense set to begin their next possession. The drive starts with a completion left side. They'll give him 4 yards.
You think I like sending picks? I don't like sending no picks.
Credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A throw over the middle taken in. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts
Well,
of
we
the
could play
red
2K.
zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Touchdown.
What are you getting? 2K22?
Touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
It's still on. They ain't turn it off.
I wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap,
Turn off.
watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
I don't think they're gonna shut it down
It's a heck
though.
of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Bro, people still play 21, bro. What are you talking about?
As they run up and send this one away.
Nah, I said people still play 21.
And this is going to be returned from the
Yeah.
end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not
Nah.
much as he's marked down officially
Nope.
at the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a bucket.
You're going to score, protect. Nah, bro. You only got 4 more minutes. I want you to score. This is a challenge. You gotta score.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things.
You come back in 4 minutes, I'm gonna retire.
All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
What you say? What they say?
Set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
I think it's gonna be.
Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's
The Dolphins
really
might
going
go.
wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers
I got my team, Tom Brady. I know we ain't playing good right now, but
Brady's gonna look to throw, and this is gonna be caught. So add 2 more.
come on, dog.
They continue to pour it on here.
I want to see you score.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go.
And only pussies quit. You know what I'm saying?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
You a funny ass. Hey, how old are you, bro? You
Teams
funny
looking for a
as hell.
spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare.
You need to know what plays you be. What playbook you be using, though.
14 that time, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard
And they got 111 rushing yards. That's crazy. That's what hurts. That's Lamar Jackson stats.
Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
You playing me, so you gotta improve.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Gets past one man.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Back to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far.
Tua is the real deal, bro.
No points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And that is incomplete here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more completions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
Are you trying to get 200 rushing yards with Jalen Hurts?
Fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception.
Come on, man. We only got 1 more minute, bro. Nah, I'm not starting about phones, man.
Yet another mistake after the interception there, and guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it?
I haven't tried the Jets yet. This y'all sauce.
Run it up on you. Do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I ain't starting stats, man. I got 3 picks, dog. I don't like seeing interceptions, man. Well, that means you did better than me.
Throw here to Evans on the slant. And he will get into the
Come on, man. Come on, dog. You almost right.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter.
Take your time, dog.
But do that. told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Tampa Bay defense is crazy, bro. Oh, you finna punt? Good shit, man. It's a fake. I already know.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He caught that.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Brady going to look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point try now for Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I
You still need some more training, dog.
They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.